Good afternoon, everyone. My group is conformator 4, Alicia Camacho, Juliana Bautista, and my person Wilfer Berrio. Evidence 5. Presenting only a business process improvement plan. In this activity, an improvement plan for the business management system name to the company culture will be present early. We will study how our company can improve and what are the best alternation or negotiation that they came to the currently on this task. In the same with in the English language with the background with the pronunciation of the improvement system. The company called Fruit is a company that is currently go through difficult time because it's the present severe problem in the fifth and because they are taking the necessary steps to deal with are their problem and that in causing the company to have difficulty in armor all the hours. Some of the art that we have been reviewed are the improvement plan integrate the strategy decision on what the chancellor and that must be incorporation of the different process of the organization so that the president into buffer therefore server say plan basis service at the birth for the detection of improvement show how on the control and monitor on different activities to the develop and will on the incorporation of addition, correction and gain possibly in foreign content days. For its elaboration it will be necessary us explain to the objects that are processed and with indexing the plane on time to adjust them. The implement plane holds. Identify the counts the will next decade. Identify the improvement activity to play. Analysis in view feeling. Establish broad in the lineage of addition. Have and play on addition to the develop in the future and the monitor and control system there. Negotiate the street to full, increase the effectiveness and effectiveness on managers. Monitor the university community and improve the quality level. Decrease in raw material costs. Improve the correct recycling model. Packaging improvement for the finished product. Fit is seed certification.
My name is Alicia. Implementing plans. Decreasing the raw material costs. A meeting with the Colombian company suffering Capac Carchon de Colombia is agreed to negotiate the raw material fee, that is paper. And the agreement is the result that after 5 tons of white paper charge of discontinued 5% on the value per kilo will remain. Improving the current recycling model. Recycling model improving in here in a specialized entity for purpose that they will establish format and the global to archive. There are also tracking sector for this year to create hours of recycling from home. Packing implementing for the final product, we have planned a new packing improving process with boxes made of sugar pulp. The pulp for the sugar carbonate is extracted and the recycled and more economical. Certification: we are preparing for the Forest Streams Council certification by consulting with adults and the verifying monthly documentation to ensure identify the area of improvement. Once something diagnosis is made, the unit evaluates costs in the main strange and the weekends in relation to the improvement that is surround it. The days key lies in the identification of improved areas, considering that for this push they must overcome weaknesses based on the main strengths. 212. Detect the main causes of problems, the solution of problem, and the before the overcoming of improvement area is beginning with the cause that originates is the noun. There is are simple methodologies tool for verification, for identification, among others is the should be noted. The spine diagram, cause effect, Pareto charts, quality house, brainstorming. The use of any of the above of or similars ones will help to analyze it in the great depths the problem and the prepare the way when defining the improved action. Protocol for the elaboration of the improvement plan. To carry out the proposed improvement action is necessary to specify the specific tasks that must be carried out the achieve the object. To this is necessary of determining who is responsible for the implementation and of the execution of the improvement action. The different tasks to be developed, the necessary human and the material resources, the period of achievement, the dates of staff, motoring indication, and the choose responsibility for motoring and track team.
Hello, my name is Juliana. It is very possible that this planning involves a negotiation between all. It is very possible that this planning involves a negotiation between a responsible and involved at different levels of the degree asset. So some the fact of giving the improved plan prepared formal chart according the characteristics and manner of each institution will fall in success, and therefore the achievement of the previously set object. Below we offer the protocol that must be followed to build the plan of improvements and follow up current in implementation in integrate for a series of tables that must be filed in the order present, such and explained in point 2 of the document. The improvement plan identification of improvement areas. This set of strengths and weaknesses detect during the process of institutional evaluation will be the starting point for the detection of the areas of improvement. It is possible that the analysis focus of the criteria of the model, given the interrelation that exists between them from place to the appearance of strengths and weakness that stopping the noses can be see repeat whenever it is possible should be integrated in large blocks following and at grid logic. The selection of improvement action is a logical consequence of knowledge of the problem in causes and the object set applying and methodology appropriate are recommended in section 2.4. You can select the more appropriate action. The number of action will depend on the complexity of the problem and organization on the internal measurement of the degree. It is important to keep in mind that this exercise should be done with total and full freedom. A restriction will be taken into account in the next step. Well, let's have the prerequisite if there were limitations during the selection. Possible action will be limited for the outset. In conclusion, with this activity that in order to make a real negotiation with English speaking countries, grammatical subjects must be practiced very well. Changes and improvements for a well implemented management system were proposed in this activity and the necessary training for the topics was determined. Thank you very much for your attention in the presentation. You can use your question in the comments of the video or through our social networks.